News, in the most literal sense of the word, should mean something new, and therefore exciting. You know, if something is not really interesting at all, why bother reporting it? Logically, every big event affecting a large number of people should be news. You probably haven't thought about it, but the news we watch or read every day hardly reflect the true nature of what's going on. A recent study looked at the Americans' news preferences for the past 20 years. What they found was that people were more inclined to listen or read news about disasters, bad weather, or stories of war, terrorism, or crime. This doesn't mean that people intentionally search for bad news. It is simply that they are exposed to more bad and biased stories rather than true news. The problem is that these bad news create the so-called negativity bias. Negativity bias is a term in psychology which is demonstrated as quicker reaction times to negative elements, including words or news. Think about it. If every time you turn on the TV, you hear stories about manslaughter, burglary, and crime, you'd start to think that you're definitely living in a dangerous city. This one-sided report of the news will shape your perception of the world, even though for every crime committed, there might be dozen acts of good. We don't talk about this stuff because we don't find it important because it's not in the news. But hearing good news can also shape your perception of the world. In the worst-case scenario, you'll hear the both sides of every story. And at best, you'll finally get rid of the negativity and start seeing the life in the way it is. And this would surely make you happier. Simple, honest, and unique. The good news.